Welcome back to another exciting tutorial on Dengue House Fashion. Today's tutorial will be about this particular bubu dress popping up on your screen. So if you want to know how this dress was cut and sewn, endeavor to watch the video to the very end. And if you're a new subscriber, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, put on your notification bell so you're notified anytime we upload a new video. So let's jump right into cutting. As you can see, I have my fabric already on fold. Yeah, so my length is about 62 inches. The length is about 62 inches. So then if you notice there's a space between like there's a space here which is for my zipper allowance about 1.75 inches, not up to 2 inches. So okay, this is up to 2, sorry, I said 1.2 inches. So that's the difference between the front block and the back block. So as you can see, this particular bubu dress has some features. It's a bit shapy, and at the same time it has two combinations of fabric. So let's jump right into it. This shoulder length I'm working with is 8 inches. So for the purpose of this tutorial, definitely whatever your shoulder measurement is, you'll be adding 1.5 to it. As you can see, I'm using 9.5 for this part. So the lines we need for this measurement are your bust points, your waist, and your hip line. So that is just what we need. So for this particular, on your bust point, the measurement you'll be taking is nipple to nipple measurement. Then you'll be adding 1 inch to your nipple to nipple measurement. So for the case of this, my client, her nipple to nipple is 4, so I'll be using 5 inches here. Then for your waist, whatever you have as your waist, like my waist of my client is 36. 36 divided by 6 will give, so divided by 4 will have 9 inches. So instead of using 9 on my waist part, I'll be subtracting 1 inch from my hip measurement. So I'm using 8 inches in the case of this right now. So coming to my hip, the hip of my client is 46. 46 divided by 4 is going to give us 11.5. So instead of me using 11.5, the same technique I use here, I'll be subtracting 1 inch. So I'm using 10.5. So that 10.5 is what I'm going to be marking all the way to the down part. But let me just connect my lines like so. So this is what we have. I'm trying to put it up properly. So this is what we have. So I'm just going to be connecting these lines this way, and I'm going to cut out. We are done cutting out the way I measured, chalked out that part. So what I'm going to do now, what I did was to place my another fabric, that's the fabric that I'll be using for the butterfly, on the, sorry, I want to pick up my scissors here. I mistakenly placed my fabric on my scissors. So I'm just going to place another fabric by the side like so. Then I'm going to be placing this pattern on it just like so. Then what I will do is cut out all the way to the hem part there. Then like you see, this is already folded into 2. So this is already to serve for both the left and the right side. So that's just what I'm going to do now. So after cutting, I'll come back to do my facing and the likes. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut. I'm just going to cut all the. So as soon as we are done cutting, so I'm going to take this out and set aside. So this particular fling, I'm going to set this one aside as well. I don't have use for it yet. So what I'll be doing now is to cut out my neck. So this just depends on you. Whatever neck you want to cut out is all on you. So what I'm going to be doing is this. So that the width of my neck is 3.5, as you can see. So I'm just going to be doing, the length is 7 inches. Okay, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be doing 7.5. So I don't want much drama. So okay, I finally did using 7 inches for the front. Then for the back, I'm just going to come down a bit. Yes, I can do 1.5, I can do 1 inch. So just came down a bit for the back. So first of all, we'll be cutting the back. So then we'll head straight up to, this is for the front now. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up my zipper. And what I'll be doing next is to cut out the facing for this. So after cutting out the facing for both the front and the back, so we'll jump right into what I'm going to do now. I'm going ahead to cut my facing. So this is the facing for the front block. This is the facing for the back. So let me just open it up because it's actually separated. I forgot. So I'm just going to set this aside. What I'll be doing is this. You see this top part now? What I'll do is, first of all, go and join this together to make it one piece and one piece. So that's what I'm going to change machine. I'll sew it on a straight line, then have 2 pieces of this. So after that, I'm going to attach my facing. First of all, I'm going to either you sedge it or you close up the edge of the facing, then you attach it to the fabric. Then I'll bring it and I'll explain how we're going to join it to the dress and our next step. So like I said, we've gone ahead to add our facing, both the front and the back. So we have attached both the front and the back at the shoulder level there, as you can see. So we did same for both sides. So I'm just going to put this aside. Then this is one part of the butterfly. Like I said we're going to go join it. So to stand for it, we'll now have 2 pieces because we had 4 pieces before. So we have 2 pieces, one for the left hand side, one for the right hand side. So what I'm going to do now is keep this other one by the side here. And I'll take the main dress and open it up. Then bring this butterfly, make sure it matches. Sorry, the dress is quite lengthy. So, and mind you, you can also line this main part. You can also line it. People might be wondering, can I line it? Can I? Yes, instead of using facing, you can go ahead and line this main fabric. So this is what I'm going to do here now. I'm just going to come here and fix. Yes. Make sure the shoulder meets the shoulder. The shoulder of the butterfly meets the shoulder of the main fabric. So that's what I'm going to do. You're going to run like a straight stitch all the way to the hem. So you're just going to run that straight stitch all the way to the hem. That's what you're going to do. Run that stitch all the way. Just follow this diagram like so. This is what you're going to follow all the way to the hem. We're going to do this for the other side as well. So we're going to bring it back for you guys to see, then also bring the concluding part. So I'm just going to go, like I said, shoulder side to shoulder side. The butterfly and the main fabric, shoulder side to shoulder. So you're going to just sew like that. So guys, we have gone ahead to Join the butterfly with the dress. As you can see, the shape is already coming out. So what we're going to do now, this is when we shape out what we want. You might be wondering, can this dress have a slit? Definitely, you can infuse a slit to this dress because it has what? A zipper. So mind you, after just a bit of explanation, after I added the butterfly to the main fabric, which is this, I went ahead to take out my zipper allowance. Then I left out a bit of slits just to show to you. I just left out a bit of slit. I'm going to go back and serge it out. Like I said, you can use a lining if you intend for this main fabric. You can use a lining to turn it out so it to look properly. This is just for tutorial basis. So you can use a lining to turn your fabric out. So this is actually when you just do your shaping. So start shaping from here. I'm going to be coming down by, say, 11 inches on this side, and I'm going to be doing same 11 inches on this side. So on that 11 inches, that's where I'll be taking out my bust measurement. So I'm using this V here as my center line. So I'm just going to dot it out so it doesn't stain this. But normally, if you really want to get that center line, you can, with the aid of your iron, you fold your fabric into 2 equal halves. Then you make sure you iron that center front there. So that line gives you like a guide. So my bust is 40. So I'm going to have 40 now. You can add SS if you wish. So I'm going to be doing 11. I just want it a bit free. I'm going to be doing 11. So I'll be having 22 on a roll. So then I'm going to come to my waist. So using that same center line as a guide. So I'm just going to go ahead and infuse. My waist is 36. So divided by 4 is 9. I'm going to be doing 40 for my waist. So since I added I added 2 inches, I just want to follow suit, so it's not like hugging to my body. So I'm doing 40. So I'm doing 40 here. Same technique I'll be using for my hip. So instead of using 46, I'll be doing 48 for my hip. So still using that same center line as my midpoint. So 48 divided by 4 is 12. So I'm supposed to have 12 on. So that is what I have here. So I'm going to do that all the way, that's 48 all the way to the hem. So as you can see, I'm just going to go like this. Remember, you're sewing on the front side of the fabric is a butterfly, so you have the remaining butterfly effects. So that is what we are going to. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine, sew this straight, then bring it back for you to see the final look. So guys, this is what the finished look looks like, as you can see. So see, so this is fitted, like you already see that shape Yes, out there. So this is the butterfly and it's fitted. So please, if this tutorial was helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Then put on your notification bell so you'll be notified anytime we upload new videos. Yes, please don't just watch these videos and go. Subscribe. Thank you.